Hello, Answerly viewers. Alright, time for a show of hands. Who remembers POGs? You know, those little discs that were super popular in the 90s. And slammers. Come on, everybody collected POGs, right? Maybe it's time for a history lesson. The game of POGs originated in Hawaii in the 1920s. At the very beginning of the game's inception, people would use the little bottle caps from POG juice and play a simple game with them. Over time, the game evolved and became a heavily commercialized fad all across the world. The newer version of the game involved hitting each other's POG discs with these heavier POGs called slammers, and you would do so to try to steal your opponent's POGs to make your collection even better. The World of POG Federation and the Canada Games Company were the ones who reintroduced the game to the world in the 90s. As the game spread first to the West Coast, and then to the rest of the country, and then to the world, thousands of types of POGs were manufactured by all sorts of different commercial entities. There were POGs to go with TV shows, and movies, and games, as well as POGs used to promote public awareness on topics such as first aid, wildfire prevention, drug use, etc. The Red Cross and other cancer research organizations use POGs for fundraising, and a US national POG tournament was held every year in the early 90s on February 7th to celebrate the birth date of the creator of the game. POGs are even used as a type of military currency in contingency areas, because the thin plastic discs are a lot lighter than metal coins and therefore were easier to take on overseas flights. The traditional style of POGs, the ones that were actually used as bottle caps on the old POG juice, were made of rough cardboard, were printed in limited colors, and had a staple in the middle. The more modern version of POGs, the ones that became popular in the 90s, were stiffer, thicker, and had pictures on both sides in much brighter arrays of colors. The slammer was the heaviest game piece, often thicker than the regular POG, and was made of thicker plastic, rubber, or even metal. Personally, I had a mood color-changing slammer, but not everyone could be as cool as me. Before playing POGs, players had to decide if they were playing for keeps or not. If they decided to play for keeps, whichever POGs were collected during gameplay, that player got to actually take with them and add to their collection. Clearly, this caused many a teary eye on the playgrounds at recess. Schools actually began to equate this game to gambling, which led to the banning of POGs in most schools in North America. Typical. So what were your thoughts on POGs? Legitimate awesome 90s toy, or up there on the shelf with the other weirdo collector's fads like Beanie Babies and Furbies and Tickle Me Elmos? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, it's game over.